Good morning, my name is Reggie Bray. I'm an Operations Section Chief with Pacific Northwest Team 2, and this is the Schneider Springs morning operations update for Monday, the 23rd of August. So I'll start with last night activity over the fire. Fire along the Bumping River Road in Cougar Flat. Crews just continued to monitor and work that along the edge, just securing the perimeter of that, keeping it from crossing over to the west of the Bumping River Road. Over here on the east side of the fire, above the Gold Creek Motel, up against the fire's edge, up here off of the Forest Road 250, fire continued to move around and continue to roll out and really just back down the hill just due to gravity and roll out. So crews just really monitored that and just made sure that it didn't get too far down the hill toward the values here along the corridor. On the south in fire activity continued there. It continued to burn throughout the night, and crews continued to improve this indirect line along Bethel Ridge, and put in some hose lays and just continued to prep in anticipation for day operations for today. So I'll start on the north side of the fire. Here all division crews are going to continue to put in some indirect line east of Bumping Lake. They'll also continue to prep the Bumping River Road and then continue to hold the fire in Cougar Flat. They're keeping it from moving to the west. We have interior looking at some indirect pieces of line. Just because of resource shortage and priorities on the fire, and those risk along the 410 corridor and the Highway 12 corridor and Natchez. We're going to move some resources around. We're going to really look at starting to look at structure protection along the 410 corridor and these structures, and start to put in place more resources in there, and then also shift some resources to the south because of the movement of the fire, anticipated movement of the fire based on weather conditions. Division continue to monitor the fire. They're going to continue to prep structures along the 410 corridor and work also with Foxtrot. They'll be working with the Vision Hotel just around the Cliffdale area, constructing, improving hand line down to the 410 corridor so that we can keep fire from impinging these and that will also help continue to secure this edge that the previous team and fire crews are able to establish here along the Clover Springs Road, and the Forest Service 1600 Road. As we move back and get into Little Rock here, what we're calling Division November, the ghost crews today are going to continue to improve the prep along the work in toward the 1500 road system over here north of Rimrock Lake, just south. Right. And what we're looking at today is using aviation to keep this fire, the lines built in here and improved. If fire the potential that we might have to initiate some firing actions on Bethel Ridge in front of that advancing fire to protect these values at risk here to the southeast of the fire perimeter. So as we move to Division Zulu, up into the wilderness north of Rimrock Lake, the crews are going to continue to scout for options along the 1306 road and continuing west above the Highway 12 corridor, just protecting those values at risk. Thank you. That's the end of the operational update.